Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you all watching us on Bernard-TMI Instrumentalist channel. We teach Ugandan music instruments. We teach various instruments, how to tune, how to play, and how to repair the instruments. Right now I'm going to be showing you how to tune this beautiful instrument. It's called Enanga, and I'm going to be showing you how it works out. It only has one string, one very long string. See, it is very long. This is the string. So you have the string, just roll it around the instrument, and then you have the different strings and then the different notes. So it is one string. You tie it inside here. There is a small hole. You push in the string and get a small piece of wood and then tie the instrument inside here. You tie the string inside here. So after tying the string from inside, you begin rolling the string. So you bring it up through the space here. There is this space here. Through this gap, you bring the string, then roll the string from the back, as you see here, and then bring it through the second gap or the space here. You see? So you took it round through the first space here, took it round, brought it through the second space, and then you have the second string. You have the second string down. You see, there are now two strings. So you continue, do the same. You now have a third string. You continue, do the same. You have a fourth string. Continue, do the same. I have my final string. So my instrument has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strings. With this instrument, like I said in the previous video, it has only 5 notes. It is a pentatonic scale instrument. So by getting these 6 strings, it means I have an octave of the 5 notes. I have just one octave, but with the 5 notes of the pentatonic scale. So I'm going to show you. Right now it is not in tune. You see, the strings are not sounding. And I'm going to show you how you tighten and how you loosen the strings to have those 5 different notes. So let's begin our tuning. This instrument is one of the most challenging instruments when it comes to tuning, because it has one, like I said, you get the one string and roll it around. So when you begin tuning, they have a tendency of drawing back. So you have to keep holding the strings and tightening them and stopping them from rolling back. So the first thing you do is, when you look at this instrument, it is not filled with strings. The whole instrument is not filled with strings. There is this small gap left here. You see this small gap? So this is the side of the lower notes, and it is the side of the bottom. This is the bottom of the instrument. So even when we are playing, you hold the instrument like this on your left hand, with this side at the bottom, and these are the lower notes, and these are the high notes. It is tuned like that. So when we are tuning, you begin tuning with the high notes. You don't begin from the lower notes. This is how we tune. You see, it's not having any sound right now. So what you do is you pull the second string, because you remember when we were rolling, it all started up from here. The first string is coming from down here, coming upwards. You note that. I put this point for you to see. This point for you to see. So this first string is coming from down upwards. So it means when you are pulling, you pull the second string, but you pull from this side, from the upper side. You don't pull from down here, because the string is going up, so you pull from up. So when I pull, I now have the sound out. So what you need to know is which key you're tuning the instrument. A long time we did not have those, like we did not follow keys, while we were tuning our instrument. You just imagine the keys and then just tune. We did not have this thing of saying, let's tune in G, let's tune in C major. No, we did not have that. Let's tune in B flat. No, we did not have that. You just tune your instrument. So long as you have the notes you need, you need 5 notes, yes, have the notes. You did not know which key you're in. So, and that's what I'm going to do today. I will not even know which key I'm in, whether G or F or what. So what I need to know is knowing my first note, which is a Mi, which is a third. Do, re, mi. So I pull, and I just need to know how high it is. So I need it very high. After that, so if I want to tighten my second string, I don't pull from up, because it has come from up going now downwards. So I pull this string from downwards, which is supposed to be here. To tune the second string, I pull the third string. To tune the third string, I pull the fourth string. But you just have to know which side the string is going. If it's coming from up downwards, then you pull from downwards where it's been going. So string number 1 has been going up, so I pull from up the second string and tune number 1. String number 2 has been coming from up downwards, so I tune string 2, pulling 3 downwards. So let me do it for all the strings. Let me do that for all the 6 strings. So when you come to tying, so this is how we tie. I want to show you how to tie the string at the end. After pulling, after tightening all these strings, this is how we tie. Then here I can get back. But this is not as high as I want. Let me keep. So what I do is since I want it higher than this, I go back the second round and the third time and the fourth time until I make sure that all the strings are as tight as I want. The tighter, of course, the higher the sound, the higher the pitch, and the more they are loose, the lower the pitch. And of course, not much sound, you see. But these ones are already. So let me keep pulling and pulling and pulling and make it higher than this. Now I have my strings like tightened. You see they are tightened. So what I do is I begin now balancing up the strings, balancing up the sound. For example, I have my first note, mi, and then my second and third, fourth, fifth and sixth are supposed to be. First is mi, re, do, la, so, mi, mi, re, do, la, so, mi. So this is a little bit high. So what I do to make it a little bit loose, I come to this third string. You know, third string was moving up, so I pull second string from down a little bit. Of course, when I'm pulling the second string from down, the effect comes here on the third string. If I'm pulling the second string from up here, the effect will come to the first string because of the movements or while rolling. Because remember, like I said, when I was rolling string number 1, I rolled from down going up, came back with the second string. So if I want the effect to be on string 1, I pull from up, string will be here. Because second string was going downwards, if I pull downwards, the effect will be on third string. So I have my two strings now in tune. So my third string is supposed to be la, mi, re. No, it is a do, and it is very high as you hear. It's higher than it's supposed to be. Mi, re, do. It is very high. So what I do is I loosen it a little bit. How? By coming to string number 4, by pulling it from up to affect string number 4. This is how I know them from the back. You will see it. So I come to string number 3, pull it from up, then to affect number 4. Affects number 4 and then it will get loose. Now I've pulled it too much and it is a little bit low. It is now very low. I'll pull it so much. So I pull number 4 again and make it a little bit tight. So I have my 3 strings in tune. Mi, re, do. So my 4th is a la. Mi, re, do, la. It is again very high. So I have to check down here. So I put it from down so that it affects number 5. Finally, we have the scale down as of course it might not be perfect because like I'm not using a tuner or what, but what you do if it's not so perfect, for example this string is supposed to be same as this but in a lower octave and it's very low. So what you do, if you want to raise it and you don't want to pull again, just get something like a small piece of wood and then put it somewhere here. Let me show you. Put it somewhere here. That very string that you want to raise, and it will raise a bit. See, it is raising. There you have the instrument raising. Any string that you want to raise, just get a small piece of wood and then just put it under that string here, around here, or down here. And that string will raise the pitch you want. If you want to lower the string, just put the next string and then just pull and balance them up and you'll have your instrument done. And then you'll be ready to play the music like whatever I want to play. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscription button, subscribe, share the videos, comment. If you want to learn any other instrument, how to tune, if you want it to record it in your music, just call us, just write to us, just call us, reach out to us and we will help you record these instruments in studios, to your tracks, to anything that you want to record. If you want soundtracks, if you want anything regarding these instruments, just invite us and we will work with you. If you want to learn tuning, playing, repairing, anything, we will give it to you. If you have workshops, if you have functions and you want us to perform for you with these very instruments or fused with the Western instruments, anything, just reach out to us and we will work together and we will make it a successful one. Thank you for being a very good audience and for being very supportive. You've been very supportive 2021. Do the same for 2022. Share the videos, comment that we make better videos for you and for anyone else who would love to learn or to play these instruments. We'll be glad to meet you in the next video.